Shoot, what's going on? B, what's going on? I was gonna do it before this, but I just said I'm gonna just get some games in the franchise because we 9 games in. We got 8 more games to go in the season. So, all right, B. Appreciate you stopping by as always. All right, y'all see, we 5-4. Let me see something real quick. Team schedule. Let me look at the schedule real quick. Y'all see, we started off 1-3. 2-4. We won our last 3 games. A 5-point game, 3-point game, and another 3 point. So all close. All close games. So we got the Niners. We got 4 straight road games. 1, 2. Sheesh. Then we end the season with 2 road games. That's a lot of straight road games, man. Wilts, what's going on, Wilts? Thanks for stopping by, y'all. We doing a franchise today. We got some tough games. We got 4 straight road games. They don't show the records right there. We got the Niners. Let me look at their roster real quick. Because I know they don't have Jimmy Garoppolo, so that means they probably starting the young bull. Yep, Trey Lance. He's at 80 overall. So he's one above Jalen Hurts right now. Elijah Mitchell, 87 overall. Deebo Samuel, 93. I like this guy from he played good last year for the 49ers. So they got good receivers. And of course, George Kittle, 99 overall. I don't know. It depends. Shoot, if I get tired of Madden, you know how Madden is. It depends. 76, 85, 75, 75. So they got a good offensive line, I want to say. They got a good offensive line. Defensive line, 86, 99, 80, 79. They got a good defensive line. Linebackers, Fred Warner's 99. Sheesh. The defense is good. The secondary, they got Devin McCourty. He started for me last year. Their secondary is okay. But I think their defense as a whole is good though. Then we got to worry about Trey Lance running. He has good throwing power, short accuracy, mid accuracy. Yeah, I know. I stream directly from my my PS5 though. PS5 don't have that option. I don't use a CPU. I don't have a CPU, a computer. Training complete. Or I already did it, I guess. All right, let's play this game. Let me see they X factors real quick. Sheesh. George Kittle, Fred Warner, Nick Bosa. We just got Devonta Smith, Debo Samuel. He don't got no abilities unlocked though. Miles Sanders, Carlos Conner, Terrell Richard don't have any abilities locked yet. So that's coming. He a rookie too. We'll see how they play though. The Rams, we'll see how they play. They got a lot of talent, man. For a team that just won the Super Bowl, they got a lot of money. I want to know, I want to see if Allen Robinson is an upgrade from Odell. Because Odell is explosive. Like, Allen Robinson's a good receiver, but I don't think he's explosive, though. So we're going to see, man. So we got the 49ers on the road. We got to keep this momentum down.
And we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Philadelphia Eagles. The shadows starting to get
the momentum could get real high on the road. But the home team can get momentum higher, faster than
and he returns this to
the road team.
Here we go. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. They'll be led out by the former number 3 overall pick back in
20 touchdowns, only 3 picks.
And they are in rhythm on offense because of him. I mean, right now he's got
this
everything
gonna be a
going
difficult
the way he
game,
wants
man.
to, finding the receivers the way he wants to, looking over defenses. No interceptions is the number I lock in on. Before a touchdown pass isn't so bad either.
Yeah, what a game he had last week. They'll run on first down. Mitchell. And he's got it past the
They got 11 yards on the first.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run. And let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. They'll try the left side.
Ooh, nice cut. Uh-oh.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
They're coming out running the ball real good.
For them, and they know that. It helped lead him to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity. And that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team
Yes,
that runs the ball really
Josh
well
Sweat.
each and every week. And right now, we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. Well, this defense for the Eagles, they were very strong in the win last week over the Giants.
And what keyed their victory? The pass rush. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks. And plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well.
I did not expect them to
downfield, but all you're seeing is opposing jerseys come at you.
They'll wind up getting 11 on that one. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. And to give this time to the tailback. And he will have a first down here at about the 4.
So they coming out, just driving it on me. Just running on us.
When they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself your best chance to win.
So
hold on, I want Carlos Conner.
30, they could be in some trouble.
Hold on real quick, let me see something.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
I think I have to so I can just put him at number 1 now. Because they both tied up overall. He's just better. He's a better player. So I want him to guard. I want him to defend Deebo Samuels.
Working with a 2nd and 4.
And they still.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 55 rushing yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all this stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
And now the Eagles going to signal for a time. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
First and 10.
So from the 17 now, here's a first.
I was trying to get Deebo Samuel to guard. Well, Carlos Condon to guard Deebo Samuel. They finally got it right now.
Hands it off out of the gun.
Now let's see if we can make a goal line stand, man. Let's see if we can make a goal line stand.
Now the previous carry looked pretty good. That one maybe was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. And Lance now to throw. That is caught by the tight end Kettle. Touchdown.
I pressed circle. Just bad timing, man. I pressed circle to click on Milton Williams to get the sack, and at the same time as he threw it, and that made me click on. That made me click on this, the closest guy, of course, and I got lost. Man. That's just damn. Magic, what's going on, Magic? Welcome to the stream, bro. How you doing? How your day going, man? I think he caught that. Yeah, he caught it. Damn. That's unfortunate right there, man. I was trying to click on a D lineman to sack Trey Lance. He threw it at the same time, man. They drove right down the field on me. All right, this is a big game.
This will be returned from deep in the end zone.
They got a lot. They got the momentum halfway there, man. I gotta do a lot better.
And Jalen Hurts ready to lead them. The 2nd-round pick who started his career.
Interceptions is down from last year. I haven't thrown an interception in the last 2 games, so gotta keep that up.
By an outstanding set of receivers, and he's quick to give them credit. But I think even they would tell you that he's the guy that makes this offense go.
First carry now for Jordan Howard. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
You're going to run it again. It's going to be probably hard to run against this team. We got Nick Bosa, 99. Fred Warner, 99.
Miles Sanders, first carry of the game.
Yes, sir. But we still we ain't going away from the game plan. We have to run.
CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but man, his first step is so quick too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, But also, when you run those inside runs,
He
can
Smith
get into the
X Factor.
secondary so fast, the linebackers don't have a chance to react. Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
First 2 runs, he found a lot of running room. That's surprising.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts.
Touchdown.
And he hits him in stride. Touchdown,
Yes, sir.
Eagles. A great effort there.
Terrell Richards, the second-year wide receiver.
And the Eagles are
7th touchdown of the year.
point of tying this thing up.
That was easy.
Good on the extra point, and that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
Thanks, B. That's surprisingly easy. So we got the momentum back down. That's what you got to do on the road, man. You got to maintain that momentum, because once the momentum get high, it's going to be tough.
The 49ers offense ready for their second
real
drive.
tough.
They are back over the 500 mark for the season. Got there with a win a week ago. Their second straight victory.
But they've definitely gotten better as this season has gone along. And from what I can tell, they know their roles. Everyone understands how they fit offensively, defensively. And this team now has an identity. And they're playing to it and playing well.
The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Lance now on first down. And that one's going to come up short.
Oh, man.
They wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the
EA don't got no
so
picks. They say we going to cheat the CPU and the player.
To throw on 2nd and 10.
Go get him.
Lance.
Oh.
And he comes back with one complete. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, he hit him right in the face.
We saw when they went through 2-minute drill.
Ball hit him right in the face.
Situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
Right back to Mitchell on 2nd down. And
we got a 3rd down, 3rd and short. 3rd and short.
4 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's
I'm gonna bring
everyone is in
an extra man right
Obviously,
here.
the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism. They created some nice space for him.
He'll fire this deep for Ayuk.
Give me that.
Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted.
Yes, sir. That's that 6'2". That's that 6'2", 6'3" height, man.
13-yard line. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake.
Man, that's a beautiful draft pick, man.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. On the draw, here's Sanders. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
Sir.
These two teams all tied after one.
I wonder what the other corner doing, the one that went before him. I think he got drafted by the Texans.
Here's Hurts to throw. This is Smith with a grab. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30.
And that's how you pick up a first down. Not only does he make the catch, but has enough body control to get his feet down.
Shadows, what's going on, man?
And drag it to make sure he gets it done.
And this is going to be an Eagles first
How your day
down as
going?
he's able to get this up past the 40. When he runs, he seems to do a nice job of knowing when to be patient and find the hole, and then when the hole is there, he goes quickly.
You're exactly right. He knows how to just take off, but you know what else? Brings a little thump with him, doesn't he?
He does.
He packs the boom at the end of the run and finishes it going forward. That's what you want to see out of your backs.
I'm good. I'm good. Trying to. I need this win right here. We on the 3-game win streak. 5-4. We like I think a game and a half or a game, 2 games out of first place.
Hurts a handoff to Sanders. And he'll be tackled right on the midfield logo.
3rd and 2.
43 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Escaping the pressure right.
Oh. Yes, sir. Look at Jalen Hurts. Look at Jalen Hurts getting out of there. Yes, sir. A 50-yard run.
Well, you want to talk about making something out of nothing. Boy, he did that right there. What an incredible run.
Obviously,
look at Jalen Hurts, man.
Open downfield, but sometimes the receivers just run those defenders off, and it creates a wide open
space. Let's go. He got out of there fast. Hey, Lawrence, what's good, man? You said you got scrimmage shadows? Get that practice in. Practice makes perfect.
So that winds up a 7-point.
Oh, Lawrence, you came in just in time. Oh, man. I thought I was just going to get the first down. I'm like, let me try to get the first down. And he just kept running and nobody was in the picture. I'm like, all right. And he got all the way to score. I'm like, wow. All right, that's a great start. Great start. We got to get them out this running game.
I think so, because now you can throw
and we got the momentum
off of being able to run the ball effectively. And oftentimes you might want to just swing your back out of the backfield, get the ball in his hands in open space, and just don't get totally away from running it.
Thanks, Magic.
Now, they may pop bigger as the game goes
on. That was his best run of this whole series. Like,
best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. Tough to
I ain't expect that at all.
It's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. There's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball.
Exactly right. You have a guy who has some precision in throwing the football because of the timing of the route.
Now here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end.
Hold on.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the...
Where was Connor lined up at? Right here, he was... Who was he guarding? I don't know.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do.
I don't know why they didn't have him guarding Debo Samuel.
Made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
He's still not guarding Debo.
Shotgun now for Lance.
Wow. Wow.
The pressure right. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole.
Wow.
He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit. On second down, it's Mitchell, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Dance on him.
Loss on that play.
He dancing on him.
Third down gets tougher. Third and 6.
We got a third down.
And that's exactly what offenses try to avoid by using motion and throwing different formations.
Oh, you said shadows. You talking about the person that came in?
Get a running start and make a big play
behind the
line of scrimmage as he did just there.
People be coming in sometimes when I be losing, be like, "Oh, you're not good." I just laugh at them.
They got to get to the 23 here on third. Now
That's
the
a big
Eagles will
third
use
down.
the second of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step
Big
aside.
third down. And a single back punch.
They got to get to the 23 here on third. Now Lance.
Jeez, Madden.
His target, Samuel. And outbounds right around the 20.
Didn't they tell us in our meetings that they needed to account for him on each and every play?
You think a guy of his caliber? So how does a guy like him get that wide open?
That usually means there's a tire breakdown on what the coverage was. That everyone thought they were doing something, and they were supposed to be doing something else. But bottom line is, no matter what, you have to know where he is and cover him on every play.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line.
First and goal.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the first down.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 87 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
Some good strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
Mitchell. And he's not
Hold.
even able to get back to the line of
He's gonna
scrimmage.
call hold on
And
him.
there's also a flag down, and it's in the area.
Yes, sir.
So on the big tight end, holding.
Each and every year, we talk about very few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to do it a lot in college. So it's a constant struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do it without holding.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. A
Third
short
and goal
gain of
now.
just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys.
Yes,
Now
sir.
the ball
Oh,
comes loose.
no, that wasn't a fumble.
The Eagles.
That wasn't a fumble. I know it wasn't a fumble. I can tell.
And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return.
I know they're not gonna call a fumble.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they...
I doubt it. I doubt they call a fumble. Let's see. Yeah, he ain't fumble.
The knee in fact down
Let's
before
see.
this ball comes loose, and is the video
Yeah,
convincing
that's not a
enough to
fumble.
overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards.
But
This
we
is
got
a
to
tough one
stop, though.
overturn.
We got to stop 4th down. I knew they was gonna
So that
challenge
one
it.
overturned.
Oh.
And the holder's going to keep it.
They
He's gonna
crazy.
try to run for it.
They went
Pass up
for
the
it.
3, fake it. It doesn't
They
work.
went for
And
it.
The Eagles defense able to hold. But
They
clearly
really
that was
went
a
for
designed
it.
Play. I just don't know that it
Wow.
was the right design. I mean, your holder
I never
didn't
seen the
pick it up, but
CPU
kinda
go
be the
for it
power
like
guy
that.
trying to
Wow.
run through the middle. Everything has to go right for
Wow.
that to work.
You mean you weren't relying on just great blocking to get him through? You kind of think maybe he can help make his own way if he's an actual running back
Yeah.
instead of the holder? Yeah, I thought the same thing.
Hurts throw complete there to Smith. And they will get him down, but not before he gets very
They
good
went for it,
yardage
too.
there, as that will lead
Yeah,
us
Lawrence,
right
that
into
was
the
crazy.
2-minute warning.
That was crazy. I ain't never see the CPU go for it. At least
Coming
throw
up
it, at least.
halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt.
So we
about
got
it.
all
You're
the
stuck with
momentum
me in
now.
this booth,
Yes,
and he's
I am.
miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Hurts. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
Nick Bosa is
And he
injured.
goes out right around the 39. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Hurts sets up to throw it.
All right, I did a slant.
And he is going to have an Eagles
I did a slant, Shadows.
Get the third down conversion. And a look now at Nelson, who
it was open too. I could have lowballed it or threw it a little better, but the slant was open.
While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. On first down, Hurts. Throwing left side, it's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So from inside the 20, here's
Hurts is throwing good.
At the 18. Shotgun snap and then the give to Sanders. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive
now
line
we got 38 seconds left.
Its will.
Line of scrimmage, the 9. Second and about a yard. Hurts.
I had to throw it. The time going to keep running, ain't it?
I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, they won't.
Or a 10-second runoff or something.
Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
So
that was just a loss of down.
Remember, they also
Water, what's going on, Water?
From the gun, it's Hurts. He's going to go up top for the end zone.
I had to try. All right, we get a field goal.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
We take the field goal.
The kick by Elliott is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about one-score lead, two-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
The momentum.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway as they go to work with 12 seconds on the clock. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down.
Right, really?
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. They fake the handoff. Now Lance.
Did y'all see that? Y'all probably ain't just see that just now.
So we've reached
oh, they ain't gonna let me. The defensive lineman was about to sack him, and then he started backpedaling. So we gonna do an inside run. Then we gonna defend the medium pass.
All right, coach.
Let me see if they let me do it. All right, yeah, they let me do it. Who was that? Was it him? Look. He said, like, what? This game, bro, is so dumb.
Thank you very much. As we welcome
yo, my man started backpedaling like Deion Sanders. He said, nah, I don't want that sack. All right, Shadows, man, thanks for stopping by the stream again, bro.
Steps into the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line. So the same result.
Enjoy your practice, man.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground.
Let me put a conservative on real quick.
Success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
Second down, back to Sanders. Able to shake free for about 7 up to the 35.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
Well, partner, none of these runs individually have added up to a whole lot.
Now 3 plays, all 3 short runs, but together a first down.
Yeah, he got expected. Yep.
When you string them together.
A good push there from that offensive line as Sanders able to take that forward for a gain of about 6 on first down. 2nd and 4. They'll fake the give to Sanders, and now Hurts. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So
he got the let me see something real quick. So basically, after the catch, he a beast after the catch. He a beast after the catch.
At the 39-yard line. Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. Hurts.
No. Second and
a lot
30.
of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there?
Damn.
Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
So they keep the ball, but work to do on 2nd and long. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. Flush to his right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. So good coverage there defensively as it looks like they'll force a punt on this opening drive of the third.
That fumble, man. That fumble messed up my momentum I had.
Stringing together some stops, turn the ball over back to their offense, and trying to get back into this game.
Yeah, a couple scores down, but they can eat into that quickly with a nice drive here on the other side. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. On first down, Mitchell. And not a whole lot to speak of there, so bring him down shy of the 20. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Throwing now is Lance. No,
get him.
Fumble. It's
wow.
Out, it's loose.
Really? All right.
Fortunate to get that football back because trailing here in the second half.
Yeah, you know how many times I get called that, man. Right.
Because it could have been lost there.
It's racist all on. It's racist, man. They all online on these games. Soon as you kill them or Call of Duty or like you beat them, that's what they gonna do. They gonna call you a nigga. Oh my goodness.
That is caught by Callaway. 20.
You gotta take a look at that. They don't got nothing better. They don't got nothing better to do. Like they not even gonna let me look at the replay.
Play there for the Niners.
Yeah, they want to call people niggas all day.
First and
because they lost in the game. Like,
a chance to get right back into this football game. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard that time.
Because you call it a screen pass.
Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs
against the screen pass, man, it's so easy to pick off, man.
I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle.
No, third down.
Put the pressure on them.
It's a big third down. Even though they might go for it.
Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the third. They've gotten it to the 1. Can they get that final yard here on 3rd and goal? They'll try to run this one in. And this time he is in. Elijah Mitchell with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the 49ers are back within a score.
Nice drive by them. I should have had that fumble though. Should have had that fumble.
touchdown. Here's Koo to kick off. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. So here are the Eagles to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. They start on the ground here at Sanders. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4.
Yep, we're on a 3-game win streak, man.
So, CD, you talk about this football team, some of the whispers and reports, the social media posts, they hint at a locker room that's splintered, badly splintered. There was talk earlier, some guys might walk away entirely, but that hasn't happened, however, at least to this point.
No, and sometimes some of that talk is just that.
I'm lucky.
I mean, guys often say, that's it, I'm out of here, and then they realize, I'm not ready to retire yet. What am I going to do now?
Don't start that careless throws, man.
To come back and dive back in. In fact, we got guys who are wearing gold jackets in the Hall of Fame that talked about retirement the last 6-7 years of their career. So that's not always real. And sometimes you just have to go.
You ain't gonna believe I press X.
And this is an opportunity now for everyone.
I got no animation, man. It's like they try to dictate what happens, man. I'm right there. Like, how can I catch that? Like, hit him right in the head.
The Eagles send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time.
That's crazy.
Made at about the
That's probably going to cost me, man.
A 40-yard punt, no return, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs. On play action, Lance. This will be caught at Samuel.
Oh my God. Debo Samuel.
Touchdown.
Who got juked like that?
Debo Samuel.
Who got juked like that? Yo, that was crazy. And the fact that you can make this throw. Look where the ball's thrown at. Look. And look how the ball comes out his hand. Bro, he's not even looking over there. Look. This game dumb. Like, how do you make that throw from this angle? Somebody got juked like crazy. I don't know why I stopped right there. Oh, Maddox. Oh, man.
Touchdown number 7 on the year. And once again, the 49ers
he did a Matt Stafford.
Out in front.
Damn. I knew that was going to come back to hold me, man. The ball hitting my receiver in the head. I could see if I throw it and I don't click on to catch the ball. I clicked on press X and they didn't allow me to catch it, man.
To bring it out here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably
right,
for the touchback.
Thanks for stopping the stream, bro. Enjoy your night if I don't see you back in.
And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Back now here in Santa Clara. And that's going to do it. Clock hits zeros. They're not going to get another playoff. Time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. The Eagles on third down. They've hit 4 of 7. Here it's 3rd and 3. Play action. Here's Hurts.
What a throw.
And he's going to hook up with his big time.
What a throw.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw.
What a throw.
I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
They run on first down as they're able to get this forward for about 4.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there, not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone.
No, Sanders is having a great game. I can tell you that, man. Oh, Devontae Smith got X-Pay.
Throwing his Hurts. Escaping the pressure right. And he just chucked
that was both sides. That was both for chasing it.
Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
What? No, man, no. You see how they cheating?
Throw incomplete as well.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did
no, man, you can't.
All the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let them get all the
way
down.
How you explain that?
The field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up fourth. They're going on fourth down with Hurts. From the sideline, and he will have the first.
How you explain that, though?
He was able to keep the feet in bounds. Fourth down, trailing in the fourth quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays that have been successful throughout the game that have worked in the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on first and goal. Eluding the pressure right toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Got out of the pocket, didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it, live to fight another down.
Being chased out left.
Yes, sir.
Into the end zone.
Yes, sir.
Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles have retaken the lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And that gives him a 3-point lead.
11-play drive.
That time, 11 plays all told. And it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. On first down, Lance. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk.
Wow.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
I'm lucky.
And that's on the...
Let me see what happened right there. I hate when they don't let you
Cody Ford.
see the replay.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Here's Lance. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
We're going to bring some a
2nd
little blitz right here.
Here's Lance to throw it.
Yes, sir.
Eagle pressure,
Josh Sweat.
Down he goes.
That's a big sack right there.
They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down. Now after the sack, Lance and the Niners staring up here at a 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel.
No.
And that will be incomplete. Well, they
I
weren't
was
scared to
scared.
let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up
I didn't even
fourth
want to
down.
click on.
Here comes the
That was
49ers
Debo
punter now.
Samuels
As the
versus
drive goes backwards, so
Maddox.
he's on to punt it away.
Alright, we got a 3-point lead. Great field position.
Taking over 1st and 10. It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line.
Miles Sanders over 100 yards rushing.
9 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Right back to Sanders on 1st down. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
And he will get enough for a 1st down, and that will lead us to the 2-minute warning. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Eagle football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st down in field goal range already. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. No pain, no gain. Miles Sanders, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Elliott good on the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead.
That'll be a 4-game win streak.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the inline. So Lance and the Niners down by 10. A minute 54 on the clock. They'll need a score here and also likely an onside kick recovery. But first things first. 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down is Lance. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 7 yards the pickup there. Working with a 2nd and 3. The Lance going to throw. And this one too low. And Marquez Callaway, the one he was looking for. And it's 3rd and short. Lance looking to throw it. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They'll try and run for it. A strong running. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One crisis averted, but they still need to move hastily. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. That's taken in by Callaway. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. 7 yards the pickup there. From the 22, Lance. Letting one go deep for the end zone.
Give me that. 2 picks.
This is intercepted, and that should do it. Read it well and it's
2 picks
picked.
for the
And the
rookie.
Eagles are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Run a
Yeah,
play.
you're right about that,
I'm
Brandon.
gonna know
Let's
it. I
face
don't
it.
want nobody to
It's
get
not
hurt.
always how you start, it's how you finish,
So I'm gonna
right?
just know it
So
down.
maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
The defense can stop it twice more as they
I don't
take
know why
a
they
knee
calling
here.
timeout.
Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. And they will take a knee here. And now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. And they take a knee.
Great win on the
It's
road.
fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers
Great
attitude,
win.
right? Just us against the world and get it done. How happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent,
Yes,
get out
sir.
of there like you stole something.
That was a good
They
one.
did in this one.
So that's the fourth win in a row.
Charles, in this one, I think the storyline really, the fourth quarter, coming into it neck and neck, but they were able to separate, put their foot on the gas, and get the win.
And since you mentioned neck and neck, I'm going to stay with a little bit of a horse racing theme. It was that close, and then really went into the gallop and finished it strong.
One more horse racing theme.
Go.
I am glad you posted today.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
So for the Eagles, it's an important win in terms of staying in the postseason race as they move to 6-4. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to the Windy City to take on
A lot
the
of drops
Bears.
this game by the
Meanwhile, for the
receivers.
49ers, it's a loss that'll drop them back
Hurts
to
had a
500
good
through
game.
10 games.
No picks
And
for
they'll
3
be at
straight
home
games.
next week for a date with the
Miles
Seattle
Sanders.
Seahawks.
D. Smith, B. Crompton. Two linebackers. And the rookie got 2 picks. Hurts get an upgrade. Oh, Hurts is 80 overall now. Hold on, I gotta put Milton Williams. Yeah, he's for the yeah he is. Especially now that I know how to use my points. I ain't know how to use my points or nothing. So we still behind the Cowboys. They just keep winning. So what position can I draft? I don't really need no offense for real, for real. Corner, another corner. We need another corner, a safety. D Slay, I don't know if I'm gonna resign D Slay or not. I got him playing safety right now. Weekly strategy. I'm gonna try to get some deep balls this game. All right, another big game. Roquan Smith, pick artist. So I gotta be careful. Lurker, so he's good in the passing coverage. So I can't really force nothing. That's it.
It's week 11 of the NFL, and the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the Eagles and the Bears, next on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to one of our favorite spots, Venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Chicago Bears.
Oh,
the
bad
NFL
pick.
season is hit
I ain't expected to go that fast.
In Week 11 on EA Sports. From a yard or two deep, here comes the return. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by a first-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio State. It's Justin Fields.
Coming out of Ohio State, one of the top prospects in the NFL draft, and it was so big that they moved up in the draft to get him, to make sure that they had him. And, boys, he got the full package. Loves the game, big-time arm, 4.4 speed, so good that another quarterback prospect said to him,
damn.
"What's it feel like to run 4.4?
I know it's going to be hard to run against them.
One play action, Fields. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. And up to the
After this, I'm gonna hop on Warzone.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
On 1st and 10, here's Fields.
That's
is incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
On 2nd and 10, Fields. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete.
That defense alert, man.
Maybe to get that back. It's 3rd down. Well, this defense for the Eagles, they were excellent in that win over the 49ers last week.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
First carry now for David Montgomery. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. The numbers on the ground for Montgomery in last week's affair. 18 carries, 68 yards, and a touchdown. And well-liked by his teammates. In fact, I got on good authority, even though I'm not an investigative reporter, that in their team meeting this week, the offensive line stood up and said, "Coach, we've got to have better yardage for this guy. He's number 9 in the league. He's got to be in the top 3 before the season's over. Let's run the ball." Over the middle, complete.
Nice throw.
It's Robinson. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 27-yard line. Now Fields. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. That catch good for only a couple. And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far in the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
Montgomery back to the ground.
Nice tackle.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. A shotgun snap, Fields.
Get him.
Dancing to his left. He lost
Sack,
2,
yes,
and brings up 4th.
Nice sack of the year. All right, we held him to a field goal.
Santos for the Bears field goal. This one from 48 yards away. Santos' kick is up and through, and it's 3-0. The Bears hit the scoreboard first. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over. They'll be led out by a Heisman runner-up during his college days. It's the versatile Jalen Hurts.
And for how good he is throwing the ball, it's his running that makes him so dangerous. He had a couple of touchdowns on the ground in last week's game, so we'll see what they dial up for him for this one.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 18. They'll try and start this drive in the air. A quick throw, but
inaccurate.
So, CD, you talk about this football team. Some of the whispers and reports, the social media posts, they hint at a locker room that's splintered, badly splintered. There was talk earlier, some guys might walk away entirely, but that hasn't happened, however, at least to this point.
No, and sometimes some of that talk is just that. Talk. I mean, guys often say, that's it, I'm out of here. And then they realize, I'm not ready to retire yet. What am I going to do now? And they're really ready to come back and dive back in. In fact, we've got guys who are wearing gold jackets in the Hall of Fame. They talked about retirement the last 6-7 years of their careers. So that's not always real. And sometimes you just have to go ahead.
As long as it ain't one of my players injured,
this is an
man.
opportunity now for everyone in this locker room to move forward.
They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. They'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
3rd and 8.
The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down. They go play action with Hurts. Flushed out right. Airing it out deep for Smith.
Ooh.
He's caught at the 10-yard line.
Smith.
And all the way down to the 5. A big play there for Philly.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. They'll run with Sanders. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. The numbers for Sanders last week, 20 carries, 135 yards, and a touchdown.
They look like a team that really emphasized the running game in the offseason. They were going to build around it. Didn't matter whether they're going to run gap scheme, power scheme, whatever. They've got a runner who finds yardage if you give him just a look.
Open man, he's got him. That's Smith for the Philadelphia touchdown. Devontae Smith, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Elliott good with a PAT, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. So this drive spans 7 plays. The result, Philadelphia in the end zone. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Touchdown on the first drive of the game.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because
give me that.
And it's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
Yes, sir.
That was just one of those interceptions from our perspective here. We got a good view at the 50-yard line mid-level that quarterback and receiver were not on the same page.
Just by his reaction, I'm talking about the quarterback, he expected something different
from his
receiver. Whether he expected him to break in, out, deeper, shorter, they'll determine
I
that
want
on
a
the
circle to keep
sideline.
running.
Bottom line, you could see that he thought he'd be in a different spot, except the defender was not his intended target.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big, big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5-on-3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they will just roam and hit.
Forced out to his left. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just
I was going to throw it to square, but he was open.
He'll end up getting 5 out of
But
that, but now they're looking
he was only open for like a second.
Hurts. Flush to his right. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds.
Now that's disappointing for the defense. They had the advantage, had excellent coverage all over the field, but they let him get away, scramble, and pick up a first down and inside the 5-yard line.
Yes,
and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Miles Sanders with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Eagles
at least get over 10 touchdowns for him.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now.
All right, going to the second quarter. Great first quarter. We got all the momentum.
What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Back in Chicago, ready for the second quarter. It's the Bears in possession. After one, a 14-3 ball game. On 2nd and 9.
Wow.
Fields. Caught by Montgomery. And all the way down to the 39.
Allen Robinson, the third.
Completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. Fields going to get this to Montgomery. And they'll be inside the 35 now to the 34-yard line. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And they're going to face a 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense. And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo.
Man,
nice
blitz
throw
right
there,
here.
and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Meanwhile, Fields' throw going to be caught by Davis. A gain of 6 there on 1st. On 2nd down, Montgomery.
3rd.
And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
3rd and 3.
Well, they've certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Fields on 3rd down. And
Yes,
this is broken up. The contact well-timed there, and
they
now
going for
4th
it?
down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Matt Nagy has made the decision. They're going to go for it here. Montgomery, they'll run
What
for
a stop.
it, and he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short
What
of
a
the line
stop.
of gain. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And the Eagles defense.
Great run defense, man.
A chance to get some momentum here in the second quarter, getting their first trip into
All
the
right.
red zone. The Eagles offense
If we can
set to
get a
begin their
touchdown
next
right here,
drive.
it'll be
And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play
past the line
call,
of
they're
scrimmage.
locked in really well.
And that'll be incomplete.
Man, I could have.
Penalty flag down,
kept
however.
running.
Let's see what that's about. So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
Slayer, what's going on? How you feeling?
On second down now. It's Sanders.
Oh.
They can't tackle him.
Yes, sir.
And he's brought down, but not before
Great
they get
run.
it across the 20-yard
How you
line.
feeling, man?
A good run
We're
there.
gonna run Jordan Howard.
In old school NFL football, the right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010.
That's what's up, man.
That's how they constructed their
Friday.
offensive line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move.
Everybody's favorite day.
We often give credit to the O-line there. Two tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, and that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage.
Just throw it down to the running back.
And they can also get downfield and catch the football.
Don't force nothing.
A 9-yard pickup, just 1 yard away from 3 consecutive first down plays. It's a second down run with Sanders. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line.
Yep, first down. Let me start chewing this clock.
This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
They'll run with Sanders. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for
Definitely
no
did
gain.
close up
Second
fast.
down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Well, there's an example of patience being rewarded. Ran the ball on first down and got stuffed. Most people would scream, throw the ball here. In this situation, they stayed with their roots, stayed with running the football, and they got rewarded.
Oh, no. What's up, blitz spot on?
This one is down he goes. Khalil Mack
Good blitz
in
spot
there
on.
to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. On 4th down, on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And it's out of bounds. Now we'll see what the side judge says.
Yeah, they got a minute,
He says out
55 seconds to try to score.
So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
A nice little screen. They
Hit
get
me with
6
the
on
screen
first
pass.
down.
Good call there on first down. And Brandon, I'm getting better over the years and not screaming out screen, screen, screen with my defensive training. They want to keep those pass rushers honest, and they did so there, and they wind up picking up positive yardage.
First down now, but the clock continues to move. Back to throw, Fields. And he'll let this go deep for Lazard.
Good
And
coverage.
that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw is Fields. And he'll let this go deep for Lazard.
Good coverage
and that
again.
Will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out.
I'm trying to
there,
pick
but
on the
it'll be
rookie.
3rd down.
Well, their first
You know what
two
he
drives only
doing.
yielded 3 points. They might be thinking it's time to make something happen. Push the ball downfield and try and gain some points that way. Unfortunately, incomplete.
On 3rd down, they go Montgomery. And they will
all
stop
the
him
time,
short. They get him to the ground at the 27. No first down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a tick under a minute to go before half. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Eagles in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Escaping the pressure right. It's caught by Sanders. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time.
Damn, how many seconds they took off like that?
Move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Looking here for Smith downfield.
Oh, almost a one-handed catch. They took off so much time, man. I had 2 timeouts. I ain't expect them to take off that much time like that.
I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored one, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand.
He got it. Oh, almost a 65-yarder. Half a yard. That would have been good.
Abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3.
Short pass.
All right, Coach, thanks very much. Fine work as always as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. Ready for the second half. 14-3 our score as we are back underway on EA Sports. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. So here are the Eagles to take over. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10.
One more block, he would have been gone.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Second down, back to Sanders.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. Steps away to his left. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here.
He had a great play on that.
2nd and 10.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try
that
to
was a
pass
crazy
downfield
catch right there.
Incomplete. And now we get into the psychology of the whole
arcade-ish, but
because a lot of teams with a
that was a crazy catch right there. That's arcade. I'll take it.
In the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
They'll run on 1st down. Sanders. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the
offense
can go and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. From the gun, it's Hurts. Eluding the pressure right. And he wisely will
Miles Sanders looked wide open, but I ain't want to risk it.
The Eagles send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And a great job on special teams to down it as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that, right?
He said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
A run on 1st down, but it's not going to get him much. Maybe a yard, and that's all.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
From his goal line here, Fields. That's complete.
Still got the momentum.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Throw left side here into the hands of Wesco, the tight end. And he will have the Bears first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
Now a first down throw, Fields. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
And while he did a good job of sliding around in the pocket, there was nowhere to go with the football, so he had to take off and try and run. He just got back to the line of scrimmage, no gain.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Fields. That's complete to Mooney. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Now what we're seeing, this is much better from this offense because so far in this game, no touchdown to this point. And what's usually a direct correlation? Very few explosive plays. That's been their issue. Not able to make that big shot downfield or break one off. But a nice game there for a first down.
Keep playing, man.
And a dangerous throw there. Incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Fields. Buying time to his left. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Got him.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack. Here's Brian Anger now as he's on to punt for Chicago. And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
2nd down, back to Sanders. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there.
He's put conservative on his man.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
4th quarter.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Soldier Field. It's the Eagles in possession of the football and leading this one as we get ready to start the final quarter. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he'll just get rid of it.
Hurts must be tired. He looks slow.
We've got 3rd and 5 or less. We have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that
Ooh,
point.
what a perfect punt.
Matchups that they had,
what a perfect punt.
Them, unable to do so on that play.
Could not have thrown that out there any better. When the ball hit the ground, I thought it might go into the end zone the way it was angling, but perfectly jutting out at the 1.
You think maybe what we saw in practice came into play there? You know, he put those big cans down on the sideline and angled for him and shot for him. Looks like it worked out pretty well for him, too.
To Montgomery to begin the drive. And he'll get him a little bit of breathing room across the 5 to the 6-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, both teams practice this situation. And this time, the guys on offense won, and in a very nice way. What a run from that position on their own goal line.
Gave them some good breathing room.
I wonder now, do you still stack the line of scrimmage,
Got him.
or do you play normal defense?
And he's going to
Got
go
him.
down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety. Well, there is still time to recover from this. It remains a two-score game, even with the 2 points there, but let's just say things not trending in the right direction.
I like that phrase. I'm going to say it along with you. Things are definitely not trending in the right
we got
direction.
control of this
They
game
needed
now.
something on that drive. Instead, they gave up 2 points and a lot of hope.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. On first down, it's Sanders, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Another run here with Sanders.
Man.
The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game.
And
What a
he's
catch
got
and
it.
throw.
What a catch on the sideline. A big connection on that one. 32 yards. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Hurts a handoff to Sanders. And he'll be taken down at the 34. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Run it.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
On 2nd and 9, Hurts. And a quick throw here, that's complete. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. Here's Sanders. They're looking for a lane, but none to be found for Sanders as they stop him short of the line to gain.
Don't go
And
for
they'll
it.
move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They'll try and run for it. And he's going to get the first
Tough
down
point.
here as he's taken down at the
Tough
22.
one. That's what I got him for,
I
man.
don't think
Short
there's any
yardage.
question, Brandon, at this stage, the stop troops, the defensive guys, they got to use their 3 timeouts here. They've got to stop them and get the ball back.
Yeah, if you're in that 2 to 3 score deficit window that they're in now, you got to get it ASAP.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Stop them, use your timeouts. Easier to move the ball on offense without timeouts than to stop them on defense without using them.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And a little bit of space there takes it inside the 5 to the 3. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd and goal now as they look to add a few more points here onto their total. On 2nd and goal, Hurts.
Touchdown.
And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. A great play there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Eagles add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline, and I think this one might just be over.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Another drive coming up for this Chicago offense. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat.
Great defensive game.
On first down, it's Fields. Over the middle, and that's caught by Kmet. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Fields throw here pulled in by Lazard. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. On first down, Fields. And this will be caught by Mooney. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll check on his status when we get back. To the air again, Fields. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Looking to throw again on second down. Fields under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 20. 6-yard line.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good...
And this is going to be intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Eagles are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Penalty decline.
And they'll indeed take a knee. So fly, Eagles, fly. It's a victory for Philadelphia. And, you know, it wasn't a shutout. They did give up the points in the first quarter, but second, third, and fourth quarter, they held them scoreless.
Brandon, if you throw a shutout for quarters 2, 3, and 4, you can win a lot of games in this league. And this felt a lot like, almost like if you say baseball, and the pitcher goes through the lineup the first time and the hitters get to see him, and then they come out after that and the bats start blazing, right? I think they saw their best stuff in the first quarter and just shut everything down from that point on. What a great, convincing performance.
So for Philadelphia, their playoff chances take an uptick as they move to 7-4. And now they'll get the short week as they get...